What is up, my peeps? It is Deej here, and I got a Skyrim Dawnguard video here for you, all about the Vampire Lord. But first, people were talking about all the quests you can do in Skyrim and how they've done them all, and I just don't think that's possible, and that's what they were talking about in the comments. And well, here's all the ones I've done. I know it's a whole bunch. I don't know how many exactly. What I do know is you can fit 17 in the screen at once, and I don't know. That's a whole bunch. I'm estimating over 100, maybe under 2, but maybe right over 2. I'm thinking closer to 2 than 1. So how many quests have you guys done? Anyway, I'm going to jump into this, and I'm going to show you all the perk tree for the Vampire Lord and all the abilities you get. Not the basic ones, because I already put a video out about that. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. This is the actual all the powers that you get from the perk tree itself, the blood and the night skills. So let's turn into the Vampire Lord and let's get right to it. What I'm going to do is just show you what each perk is, and then play with it here in the middle of all these Stormcloak guards. And so first off, all the ones in the middle are pretty passive, so I'm going to jump to the actual spells and stuff first. We'll go over the middle ones, but most of them are just, passive stuff that just happens. First one is my favorite, the Vampiric Grip. You've seen a little bit of it in the video before, and to be honest, I have the most fun with that right there. It's kind of like the concept of telekinesis that was in the original Skyrim and all, but now you can do it with humans and throw them all around. And the other thing is, when you have them close to you like that, you see that red glow? That's them. You're sapping their health and taking it and giving it to you, just like that little whatever that red power is in your right hand. I forget what it is. It's like a blood bomb of sort. Anyway, so yeah, you can just pick them up, throw them around. It is super fun. I got a little couple clips at the end throwing people around crazy like, because you can get some distance with these guys and play some games with them. Play some soccer in the end. So anyway, yeah, that's the Vampiric Grip, my favorite. The next spell we're going to look at is Summon Gargoyle. That one's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you just have a power in your left hand that you can summon a gargoyle at any time to help you, back you up. The one thing about gargoyles is they're not too durable. Look at here, I kind of got confused at first. You cannot cast any of your major spells unless you're actually floating, because you have the ability to be on the ground, and then you only have your swiping and stuff and your basic vampire spells. But you have to be, you toggle your left trigger stick in, and that floats you up and down. So you have to be floating in the air to cast these spells. That's what kind of confused me there when I was playing. So anyway, yeah, like I said, the gargoyle, you just can summon them. You see how they're not very durable. I mean, I can use them to beat up part of a town, but see, these Stormcloak guards are kind of powerful. They got all these weapons, and they kind of beat them down pretty quick. There's some gear that allows you to summon 2 at once. I actually haven't played with that yet. I may have it, I don't know yet, but that could be helpful. Like I said, they don't really hit too hard. The main thing you can do is kind of like that right there. You can get all the guards' attention on them and kind of get away if you need to. The next one we're going to talk about is Corpse Curse. It's just kind of like the poison or paralyzed poison you can put on your weapons. Same exact thing, except for you can just keep casting it. It's not too useful, but again, like if you need to get away, or if you're getting low on health or something like that, and you got a big group of guys coming at you like this, you can just keep taking them down. And it's kind of funny how they flop on the ground, but yeah, it's again really not useful. You can flop them on the ground, and then drop a blood bomb on a bunch of them and suck up a bunch of health. I did it on some giants. That was kind of funny. They just kind of fall over, and if you do it on the hills, they can fall down the hills. Anyway, like I said, it's really not that useful. I mean, it is, but I don't use it much. Anyway, so the next one we're going to go over is the night skills. All those on the right were blood. Oh, no, let's go up to the middle. Yeah, like I said, all these are passive. It just allows you to cast spells with 33% less. It allows you to fill up your health when you bite someone. Again, that's passive, but you get to fill your health when you do this. And so what you got to do is jump down to your feet, so you start clawing at them. And it's kind of just a finishing move that you have the chance of doing just like that on only living humans and stuff like that. It doesn't work on vampires or undead or I believe Forsworn or anything like that. And it also, if you don't have your perk tree all the way filled up, that's what helps gain your perks is biting them like that with finishing moves, and the blood bomb thing that you have in your right hand at all times. Those are the two things that train these perks. Probably should have mentioned that. So here's the stuff to the left. It's the night power stuff, and the first one is just kind of seal creatures. It's kind of like a shout or something you have before, and you can just see things across the map that are close to you, all living creatures, you know, humans, horses, animals, all that, and you can see through walls and solids, kind of like that. You can see through that guy through the wall there. Anyway, to me, not too useful, and it's not one of the gimmicks that I like playing with. Again, Vampiric Grip and the bat thing is pretty neat. Anyway, Mist Form. That just allows you to become invulnerable to anything. These guys aren't attacking me right now because they're pretty low, but like if they were just swinging away at me, they can't hit you at all. I mean, their swings just go right through you. It also helps regenerate all three of your things, your magic, your stamina, and your health when you're in this form. It doesn't go up too fast, but it's enough. You know, if you're struggling and dying, it's good to hit it, and you can also get away with it probably, depending on how many are on your arrows. Arrows are pretty bad. Anyway, supernatural reflexes. This just is like a slow time. So I mean, if you have one or two guys or three, you know, who knows? Or if you want to get away too, it just slows them down and allows you to move just about at the same pace you would. But anyway, it just kind of enhances how fast you would normally move compared to them. Not too useful to me. It definitely helped with getting in a pinch or something, and like you can sit there and blood bomb people more rapidly than you normally would, so that's kind of helpful. So yeah, those are mainly most of the skills. The cool thing is up here at the top. You get the 20 poison freeze claw swing on that one there, but this night cloak, this is pretty neat. Again, it's just passive, but it just helps you when you have a group of people around you. It's a group of bats just swarming around you, and you see that little stream of red there. It's sucking their life away and giving it to you, and it does kill them all the way. You see how low that guy is, and just falls over dead. So I mean, they do sit there and help you. So I mean, if you're surrounded by, like, you know, 4 or 5 people, it's sitting there eating from all of them and giving you life. I'm not gonna say it's enough to keep you alive, but it definitely helps. That's one thing we found out is, say you have a group of a bunch of people following you, and you can die pretty easily with arrows coming at you and guards and all that. But if you're dropping the blood bomb on a group of people, and it's because it's an area of effect type thing, like that guy die, it sucks life from, say, if it hits 3 or 4 people, it sucks the same amount from all those and gives you the all at once. This is me just messing around with the telekinesis, or not the telekinesis, the Vampiric Grip, and having a lot of fun with it. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, those are the powers, and again, this is my favorite one. It's the most practical to use, to have fun with. You can do things with, like, the paralyze and all that, but to me, when I'm doing this, I'm just doing it for the lulz and throwing people around. What we were doing here is, see the little hole there, and we looked at it and we're like, oh man, let's play some soccer. So I lined her up there, and if you do it right, you can get them coming at you, and if you release right before it gets to you, you can just make them fly. It's pretty funny. And if you're up a hill, you can really make them fly. I'll do that in a second, where I just send this chick across the map. It's crazy. But if you let them get right to you and then just, you know, like hold them there for a minute and then let them pop, they don't go so far. So you got to use that whole momentum strike. Do you see that, how it flew up past me like that? It's like you got to get them coming at you at, the best is at an angle, an upward angle, and then as soon as they're about to get to you, just let go of that, and it's like, phew! Pretty wild. I'm having a ton of fun with it. You can take out whole towns with it and whatnot. Anyway, that was all the perks and stuff from all the abilities from the perk tree. I'm going to put out a video on how to cure it. It's basically the same as before, but some people are asking me in my comments, so I'm going to do that. Let me know if you guys are digging this type of stuff. Give it a thumbs up if this helped you out, or if you just found it entertaining. Get out there and use that Vampiric Grip. I'm telling you, it is fun. See how far she went across the screen there? That was crazy. Anyway, guys, as always, stay gaming, and enjoy the vampiring. Go bite somebody.